Hi there, I'm Lavanna Fame. Welcome to Baldur's Gate 3 Full Release, episode 94. Okay, let's just get straight out of here. We want to see what is going to happen now that we have actually defeated Ketheric and the Absolute has absconded to Baldur's Gate. Let's go. Moonrace Tower's main floor.
There are important matters to discuss.
Okay. With us? Oh, Minthara's on the throne. Alright. Jaheira... Oh, Minthara's not in my party anymore.
Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Do you mean to judge me if I were Darthy?
No. I mean to learn from you.
Ah. She wants to learn from her. Oh, really? And Dame Aelin is there as well? Please don't run off with all my stuff, Minthara. Please do not run off with all my stuff. I will be really upset. Who do I speak with first then? Well. Okay, Jaheira wants to talk about the things. Yeah, it's just Jaheira. I've been thinking on all that we learned below. If you've caught your breath, we ought to discuss your next steps. Okay, well, let's chat with Jaheira then.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
Oh, I'm glad you're happy. Yeah, you seem to be enjoying yourself. I find that thought rather horrifying. You seem like you're enjoying yourself.
Aren't you?
Yeah, no, come on. We've got a parasite in the brain. Considering that I have a parasite in my brain, I'm not having as much fun as I could be.
You came here in search of a cure, but found a conspiracy instead. I can see how that would be disheartening. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general.
Yeah, that's true.
You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of two more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
Ah, okay. Okay, I'm not sure. I would like some more direction. I mean, I wouldn't want to go to Baldur's Gate without allies. So if Jaheira could help me, and her harpers, assuming there are any still alive elsewhere, can help me, then yeah, maybe. Sure, let's just go with the top one. Don't the harpers need you? I need to know if she actually has more allies. Really? And the harpers don't need you then?
The city needs me. The Harpers know their tasks. And I know my calling. I thought my grand adventures were behind me. But I should have known better. My place is with you. You ventured into the heart of darkness when I could not. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
All right then. I'm hoping Minthara isn't just going to dump us. So I'll see her at camp. I'll see her at camp and hope that Minthara will stay. Well, that's what I like to hear. I'll see you at camp.
How does it compare
Shadow
to a
Heart
shadow
approves.
cursed in? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthelin's Dancing Axe.
Worm's Crossing.
We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, Our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
Well, good. Okay, the High Harper. The High Harper. Okay, yeah, we have a few other things to look at as well. So, get Gortash's Netherstone. Head west on the road to Baldur's Gate. Gortash left for Baldur's Gate. We should go after him. And Orin's Netherstone. Orin, the Lash of Baal, is hiding somewhere in Baldur's Gate with a Netherstone. We must find her and take it. Yes, we must. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing else. He was infected with an Illithid tadpole and taken to Baldur's Gate, so we're not going to be getting him. Okay, the High Harper. Jaheira joined our party. We should head to Baldur's Gate to meet her contacts in the city. Awesome. Okay, so she does come with contacts. That's brilliant.
Horizon.
Good. New perils. Okay. Should I talk to Withers first or Minthara? Withers looks like he's just a store. Let's talk to... I mean, Withers does have... Oh, sleeping. It'll probably be outside. Okay. I thought it was just out there, but no, it'll be further away. Okay, let's talk with Withers then. Why not?
The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls?
I have no idea. Yeah, don't all living things? Doesn't everything have a soul? I have no idea, Withers. Doesn't everything?
No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them.
Ah, so they don't have souls.
Yet, the three amass an Illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Okay. Yes, why are you here? Withers, you don't usually leave camp. Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
That doesn't answer the question, Withers. Surely you can tell me some more?
No.
Huh. Okay. Alright. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that you know a lot about the Dead Three, considering where we found you.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one, and as three. The Alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Okay. Yeah, let's leave. Right. Thank you, Withers. Okay, well, Minthara then.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
And in their clothes. It does suit her. Yeah, let's just go with number 3. suits you, Minthara.
Power
Oh, she approves.
always
Sweet.
has. But I shall not get too comfortable here. We must be free if we are to rule. And to be free, we must destroy this cult. And Ketheric's co-conspirators along with it. I know one of them, all too well. Baal's bloodletter, Orin.
Sweet.
To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
Yeah, I don't really care if she's an old flame or not. Yeah, okay. I can work with personal. I can work with personal. And I don't want to admit that we're in over our heads. So yeah, let's go with the middle ground here. You're holding a grudge then. Good. That'll make taking her down taste sweeter.
You make it sound so simple. She is the chosen of Baal, Lord of Murder, and one of the cult's founders. Indeed, she is the one who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies.
True, but we've killed one of them. So the other two will fall. Yeah, sure. What do you remember of the indoctrination? We found that book, didn't we, that outlined the plan for getting some drow warriors. Does she remember it at all? She was. What do you remember of that?
When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute in awe. It was more of an idea than an entity. Pure love. Total power. Orin was by my side. She told me that God had chosen me to be a true soul. Blessed and adored. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no God. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile.
Good. A cult of murder. Kellia. No. I mean, power, yes. We like power. We do like power. The saviors of Baldur's Gate, though, that would give me more power. If people like you, they'll give you more things than if they fear you. That's why she ingratiated herself with her companions, to make them like her, to make them want to save her and protect her. Being the heroes is a far better fate and a far more powerful position than just being the new leader of a cult. Cults get wiped out all the time. Heroes last forever. That sounds good. And I fully intend to help you with that, Minthara. We'll wipe them out. And we'll be hailed the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Let them think that. There is a short path from savior to ruler. A short and bloody path. I know it well, and we will walk it together.
Yeah, damn right.
Baldur's Gate is a mere bauble. We have the chance to seize something much greater. Surely you see it. In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other Chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control.
We can take control. And that is... It's tempting. It is tempting. But as I just said, cults rise and fall. And all we would have really would be a cult of soulless followers. I did speak to Withers before this, so if I hadn't, maybe I would be more interested, but he did say that they were soulless, so I don't want to say that it's madness, though. Let's find out what we would do with it. Sure. I want to know what she would do with it. And what would you do with that power, Minthara?
The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world.
The future you propose is shaped by violence. No. Look, I think I'm going to go with number 2. I don't want to throw myself into this because it's an Elder Brain. I don't really care about that at all. No. That's not the way. That is not the way to get to what I want. We want to be loved. We want to be loved by everybody around me. We want devotion. Yeah, no. We'll go with number 2. That would be a swift rise. But an even swifter fall. If we try to take control of that cult, we'll likely lose everything.
Nothing worthwhile ever came without loss. But together we have the strength to decide who loses, and to make sure it is not us. You are not stupid.
Of course
When
not.
we reach Baldur's Gate and face the other Chosen, you will see that my way is the right one.
Sure, maybe I'll change your mind. It's possible. It's also possible that I could bring you around to my way of thinking. Suppose we'll see.
The Elder Brain is the only thing that has ever managed to change my mind. You're welcome to try. We are bound, then, to travel together, even if we do not yet agree on our ultimate purpose. There is yet one thing about you that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain. When we killed the Tieflings at the Grove, I was not in control of my actions. You do not have that excuse. So I ask you, why? Why kill them?
Well, interesting. Okay, so they were nobody to impress you. I was hoping to earn your trust. I asked myself the same question, or to watch them suffer. Power. Yeah, I needed to know how to get rid of the tadpoles. I needed to get that control. I was also just trying to make this a more evil playthrough, so that was one of the things I just had to do to get me onto this trajectory. But yeah, it made more sense to get help from the people who actually knew what was going on, or seemed to know what was going on with the Absolute and the tadpoles and everything. And she didn't care about the tieflings, or the druids. Most were condescending, rude. One of them even tried to kill her. More than one, actually, when she uncovered the shadow druids lurking within their midst. So she didn't feel any kind of kinship for them. At all. And when she found Minthara, not even that other goblin true soul trying to imprison her really mattered, because it was kind of evident that Minthara was the one in charge. So yeah, we're gonna go with number 3. She wanted to earn her trust so she could learn more about the tadpoles. You were the one who knew about the tadpoles, or you seemed to. You were also the one mostly in control of the Absolute's forces. And I needed to know more about these tadpoles. That meant doing whatever you asked of me, to earn your trust.
A wise ploy,
Hey.
and it was successful to an extent. We
Damn
did not
right.
find a cure, but we found our purpose. I am satisfied. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
It does. Absolutely. And she's back in the party. Good.
What now?
I'm not saying I was worried, but I was worried. I was very worried she was about to run off with all my stuff. Ah, but no, we're good. We are good. So, now there's only Dame Aelin to speak to. Our daylight thing is still up. Funny. That's odd. I thought it would have turned off by now, but I suppose it's because we haven't rested at all, so this is technically the same day and it lasts until a long rest, doesn't it? Well, let's talk with Dame Aelin.
Ketheric is dead. Balthazar is dead. Isabel. Sweet Isabel is no more. But we live.
We do. She looks heartbroken. Oh, no, she's come to
We
terms
live
with
at
it.
the mercy of the gods. Even I, immortal, have no guarantee of days to come. We must remain vigilant and grateful. I will join your camp tonight. There we will discuss the spirals of time, past and future, and we will make merry in the present, wherein we reside.
Sure, we'll question her at camp. We'll just do that. I don't want to make demands of her now when she's obviously in some sort of fragile mental state. That's not going to ingratiate me. Not really. So sure, let's see her there. Now that sounds like a plan. See you there then.
You certainly will. And you, Sharon. Cleric of the Lady of Loss, who is so much more than she appears. You and Dame Aelin have dangerous ground to tread. We will cover some small part of it soon.
Good. Whatever you think you know about me had better be worth it. You've already cost me dearly.
Damn right, Shadowheart. Stand up for yourself, even if it is completely wrong. She hasn't cost you anything. She's helped to save you. She did. Okay, so that should be it. That should be everything from this area. We shouldn't need to do anything. No. We need to head west on the road to Baldur's Gate, which is all the way over there. So, let's just come out here and see if anyone's going to spark anything. Any kind of conversations or anything. Oh, we've got pouches from the dead people. Really? Why? Did we leave anything? No, we didn't leave anything, so what are these pouches for? Well, never mind. Never mind. Okay, is the Shadow Curse still up? Is it still... Yeah, it really looks...
The heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric, but Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
Like, everybody around her is just like, oh, she stopped and gone crazy again. Why does he never speak to me? Unless they actually are all hearing the same thing and I just can't see the psionic waves pulsing out of their heads. I think that's kind of funny. Yeah, that's why I've just recruited Jaheira. That's what Jaheira's for. And Minthara. And maybe, if we can swing it, Dame Aelin.
Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, too. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
build an army to rival that of the Absolute. Yeah, okay, okay. Calm down, Kellia. Calm down. Sure, will there be anyone left? Because I'd like to make more allies in the city, obviously, but not if everyone's an Illithid. The Absolute will reach the city before we do. Will anyone be left alive then when we get there?
Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
All as in all of the above, or all as in I have a secret evil plan and I don't want to tell you about it? Because if this is another person wanting to kill everyone. Oh.
If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
I mean, that's optimistic. I don't see how. I don't see how. I mean...
Ketheric may be gone, but the shadows remain. On our guard.
Okay, so yes, the Shadow Curse is still around. Okay. Well, I could walk all the way there, or I could just pop over. I'm glad I did walk out the doors. Is it likely that I'm going to get more little conversation tidbits as we walk through? I almost didn't do it, but I have killed everything. I have killed everything around here. So I should probably be okay to run through the city just in case. Just to make sure that I don't miss anything.
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
I know, but we're going.
The Shadow Curse still taints the land. Perhaps we could have lifted it, had we tried.
Could we? How? How? What did we... What? How? How could we have lifted it? I don't think so. I don't think so. Gather your allies. Freeing ourselves of the parasite is proving more difficult than we imagined. We should be on the lookout for powerful allies. We'll likely need them in the fight to come. Find the Night Song. Night Song decided to camp with us. We should see what the wizard in Baldur's Gate wants with her. Defeat Ketheric Thorm. The gem we found on Ketheric's body is a nether stone, one of three used to control the Elder Brain. Orin and Gortash carry the other two. If we want to cure ourselves and save the Sword Coast, we'll have to hunt the pair through Baldur's Gate and claim each of their nether stones in turn. And find a cure. This is a far greater plot than we had imagined, one spearheaded by the Chosen of the Dead Three and involving an Elder Brain. We must overcome this greater evil if we wish to heal ourselves once and for all. Well, I mean, I don't think there was a way to get rid of the Shadow Curse, was there? Unless it was going with Shah. Maybe if Shadowheart had become a Dark Justiciar, she would have lifted the Shadow Curse? Or something? I don't know. But we didn't, so it hasn't lifted, so never mind. Yep. I have no idea what the first thing we could have even done to get rid of it would have been otherwise. And how did we leave the heart of the Absolute intact? What was that about? Unless there was something... Maybe I should have gone down to the lower levels, but he's just congratulated me on leaving it intact. No, come on. Let's go. We're not going to worry about it.
Armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
Damn right it is. Okay. So we never could have gotten to the camp anyway. It's a transition point right there. Okay. Well, that's a shame. That is a shame. Maybe we should rest now before we go to the to Baldur's Gate. Can we do that? Let's go to camp. Let's just go. Okay. Lae'zel's here. Doesn't look like anyone wants to chat. Ah, Dame Aelin is right there. But let's chat with Minthara anyway, see if she has anything to say.
You wish to consult me?
Alright. She does have stuff to say. Okay. You must be very glad that Ketheric's bitten the dust finally.
I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketheric was a great leader.
Really? Seems to me that he used to be a great leader. Before his obsession with his daughter turned him into a bitter old man.
Life was crueler to him than death. It is no great wonder that he found his strength in Merkel. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First, Shah and her sister, then the three behind the Absolute. I sympathize.
Interesting. Really? So what, you think he could have gone back to the good side?
A meaningless question. If he had killed us and conquered the Sword Coast, I would envy him. As it is, he lost, and I pity him. But I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Merkel hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
Okay. So, when did you first join the cult of the Absolute?
A true soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by 2 novices. Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden.
Okay. Yeah, but they still recruited her. And yet you became one of them. They recruited you.
Recruited? You could call it that. I intended to wage war on their god and the rest of its presumptive followers. Even as the flesh sagged and sloughed away from their eyeless skulls, their audacity infuriated me. I had to know where they came from. And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution.
Yeah, you should have interrogated them. You should have just captured and interrogated them. Well, that's hindsight, hun. Yeah, did you follow them? So you followed their trail back to Moonrise, then?
Yes. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike. Moonrise Towers.
You mustn't have struck very hard. Kellia, honestly. But yeah. It's probably this one that I'm gonna go with. And yet the tower was still standing when we got there. I guess you weren't able to strike very hard then.
Despite Ketheric's best efforts, so are we. And we shall outlast the immortal general and his tower.
Very true.
But he had the upper hand when we first met. I was arrogant enough to believe I had the better of him. As it turned out, to my shame, I was defeated without even drawing my weapon. I came to Moonrise with a retinue of warriors and assassins, the best House Bainray had to offer. I expected a battle, but found a fully laden feast table and a welcome befitting a house matron. Ketheric expected us, expected me, and I fell for his flattery.
Yeah, he did give you the welcome you felt you deserved. Very clever. Yes, I'm very surprised she was that complacent. She seems to have a good handle on the people around her, the companions at camp. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the third one. I am surprised by her complacency. That surprises me, Minthara. You're not usually so complacent.
It is a mistake I hope never to repeat. Ketheric proposed an alliance between Moonrise and Menzoberranzan. I admit I was captivated by him. He invited me to the head of his table as his guest of honor. I was wary, of course. If I had been in his position, the food would have been poisoned. It was not the food I should have been wary of. It was the pale woman at the foot of the table. Orin the Red. We had barely begun to eat when she spoke for the first time. I only caught one word, my name. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me, slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them.
Well, that must have been terrifying. Yeah. Wow. I can't imagine. That must have been a terrifying sight.
Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them. Ketheric held me still. His hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. "I want this one," she said. Ketheric nodded his permission, and I was taken below.
Oh, wow.
You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin kept me there for days. She forced me to watch as my men were processed. Some for food, others as thralls.
Yikes.
And then she placed the tadpole in my eye herself.
Yeah, emotions. We don't... I mean... Okay, I can sort of empathize a little bit. I can empathize. I also kind of think we should just be going straight for the number 3 here. I want to empathize. I'm not sure if she's comfortable actually doing it, though. Refocusing to revenge, that's something. She'll never get anyone for being too trusting. She'll never get them for that because that's what she preys on. She needs them to be too trusting. Yeah, no, we'll just go for revenge. She'll get what's coming to her, Minthara. You'll get your revenge.
That is certain. You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Religious communities mostly. Those who refused to convert. Then there was you, and now there is freedom. Soon there will be vengeance.
Damn straight. Okay, well that was horrifying. Minthara, that's awful. Okay, let's put that away and talk to Dame Aelin.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Closer? Why? What is it?
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
Oh, oh. I'd take a gold over prayer. No, I don't think so. Yeah, that would be nice. Where's the silver light and the moon magic? Are we really making light of this? I think I could do it. I could do it. But no, we want her to feel included. We want her to feel, you know, like maybe she wants to stick around for a bit. Oh, Night Song. We couldn't have done this without you. You know we couldn't have done this without you, Dame Aelin. You were taking on that bone monster all by yourself for a few moments there.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch.
Damn straight. Ah, okay. You should join my camp permanently. Yes, you should. I'm also not sure. I mean, I'd love to have her on my side. I'm a little bit wary of her turning against me, though. She has a lot of power. And she has, again, godly backing. We are concerned with Shadowheart, though, so maybe we should go with number 1. Or 2. Yeah, let's go with 2. Let's see what her choice is first. What she thinks, what she wants to do with her freedom. And now you're free of the Shadowfell. Free of Ketheric Thorm. What are you gonna do now?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
Hey, sweet. Now that sounds like a plan. In fact, maybe we could make this a more permanent arrangement. With you by my side, we could take on most things. And win.
Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
Damn straight. Good. Now that's what I like to hear. I do have a question, though. You know things about Shadowheart. I'd like to know what you're going to tell her.
In due time. Mother Selûne will tell me when the time is right. Painful truths should be handled with some decorum.
Ah, okay. Well. Fine. Fine, let's just go over here. I'm wondering if Gale is going to be angry with me, considering he didn't get to blow himself up. No. He's got Mistress Benevolence hanging around his head still, so she hasn't forsaken him or anything. That's good. We do still have the Owlbear Cub and Scratch. I might as well talk to him anyway, though, just to make sure.
What's on your mind?
No, nothing. Okay. What about Astarion?
My favorite traveling companion.
Ah, okay, so we can ask him about the ritual. Okay. Actually, I just wanted to know something. That ritual that Raphael told us about? Cazador's ritual? What do you want to do about it?
Before anything else, I need to know where it's happening. To the public, Cazador is an ordinary noble. A little reclusive, perhaps, but just another of the great and the good of Baldur's Gate. He has a grand palace on the hills of the gate, where he hosts the city's high society. I don't know if he performed the ritual there. It feels too public. He'd risk exposure.
Okay. Yeah, that is interesting. Raphael gave up information on a contract. He probably shouldn't have done that. That is interesting. But also, how well did we say we were Baldurian? I can't even remember now. I'm more interested in number 4. He's not the only one. I can't quite believe that Raphael gave us this information. Technically speaking, it's not his to give.
Mephistopheles is one of the lords of the Nine Hells. Raphael is not going to let any ire be tracked back to him. Perhaps Raphael even will gain from setting us on this course, who can say? All I know is I need to unravel the secrets around Cazador's ritual. And I can only do that in Baldur's Gate.
Damn straight. Okay, well, I kind of expected a little bit more fanfare, to be honest, but I haven't exactly gotten through the gateway to Baldur's Gate yet, so... You know what, I think I'll probably just leave it here, and next episode we will go. Because I am anticipating that there's going to be a huge... I don't know, a big cutscene, a lot of people wanting to talk to me, and right now they're just kind of not. I'm a little bit worried by that, but I also don't have a lot of time to record today, so... Yeah, I'll leave it here. So, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, so hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.